All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be taking on stage 5 of the Union Master event, the Movie Heroes category, where you only need to bring 3 characters. So typically what they do, they break these up into 2 separate stages, right? They're going to be the exact same enemies that you fight, but typically the first stage is going to be you only need to bring 3 of the specified category, and the enemies typically aren't as hard. The next stage, so in this case stage 6, would be a 5 required, and the enemies are going to get much harder. They'll still be the same fights, but they're going to have a little more gimmicks to them. So for now, for this video, we are taking on stage 5. This should be the easier of the 2. So I expect us to kind of run through this without any sort of issue, but I guess we'll see. This has super battle road conditions basically, so each time you move to the next boss, you will basically be restarting the fight, right? So any, stacking or any other kind of thing you're doing throughout there, you have to reset. We are going to utilize the new LR Golden Frieza plus Gogeta unit because he leads both movie heroes and movie bosses. So let's go ahead, let's jump in, and let's get this stage knocked out. Okay, so looking at the map here, it looks like Lord Slug, Rudigarn, and then Golden Frieza. Okay, so first up will be Lord Slug. Let me make sure. I'm going to turn all this stuff off because Lord knows we keep jumping in every fight. You're going to get the same animations playing over and 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 over, and we ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do that. We're trying to crush here, baby. Let's do this. Okay, so we'll put Golden Frieza up front. Let him do his thing. Meow. We will let Vegeta do this, and that should still leave us with enough orbs, yep, for Kid Goku in the back to get his support up. Okay, so he's supering right away. Should still be fine. Golden Frieza will be all right. Yeah, double digits, man. He's good. Good to go. Again, I'm not expecting this fight to be anything that's too crazy hard, because I think stage 6 will probably be the harder fight, right? Where they get a little more gimmicky, they get a little more passives. Right now, it seems like we're able to debuff him, so we're able to lower his attack and defense, basically. I didn't really see what you could. Okay, I see it right there. You can't seal him. You can stun him. You can lower his attack and defense. You just can't seal him. So, again, Battle Road-esque kind of conditions, right? Where you're able to kind of still debuff the enemy, play into your favor a little bit there, and use a little bit of strategy to kind of dwindle down these bosses. But yeah, I think this will be fine. I do like that they've done this event, right? It does feel kind of rehashy of like Battle Road, Super Battle Road, or Super Battle Road and Extreme Battle Road. But it still has its own little, own little flavor, own little spice to it, really. Let's go ahead, let's do this, I think. We'll do that. Maybe we'll put Beast there. Probably should have put Beast up front, honestly. He's got the type advantage, everything like that. We'll get more attack out of him. But I think we'll be alright there. And then we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so no super right away there. So he's not like locked to a turn 1 super. So that's good to know. Especially going into like the next fight if his passive remains the same. Which he'll get some extra stuff thrown in there, but I don't think they'd be that crazy to be like, oh, turn 1 super is like written into his actual like passive. Okay. So I think we'll finish him off here in the next turn. Again, like he seems like he's a little, I don't want to say he's tanky, because he's not really that tanky. It's more of just, some of these characters they feel the need to build up a little bit, especially like these guys, like they need to build up. You're not going to get a lot of that in this kind of fight because, again, you're going to reset every time you go to the next enemy. Okay, yep, so we've got Gogeta ready. We'll go ahead and do this. Because we've got a bunch of super class types with us, it definitely lets us get Gogeta out a lot sooner, which is going to be very helpful going through these stages, right? To be able to clear them pretty quickly. So we'll do that, we'll do this. And Slug is definitely not surviving this turn. There is no shot in hell he is surviving this turn. So we'll basically move on to Hirudegarn next. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so on to the next stage here. So when we restart everything, right, it does hurt units that have like stacking capabilities. But then you look at units like Beast, who has like an X amount of turns before he starts to lose some of his, you know, damage reduction and stuff like that. Events like this are good for him because then he's able to restart the fight. He's able to get all of that back, and you kind of start fresh with him all over again. And of course, we can't get 5. That's lame. All right, so no buff from the Kid Goku there, and of course, no attacks up in slot 0 for Beast to get hit. Okay, so he didn't super slot 1. He didn't super Beast. So the super's definitely coming in somewhere. I just hope it's not on Kid Goku. That would probably be the worst case scenario because he is type disadvantage. We weren't able to get the 5 orbs we needed. So that does kind of suck. All right, he's super in Golden Frieza. We should be all right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Keep Goku, do your thing. Or do half of your thing. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy, that's what we're looking for. Nice. Okay. Now before we keep moving on, let me look at... Okay, so just you just can't attack and defense debuff him. That's it. He doesn't have anything else to him in his passive, right? Again, the first stage of these, they typically don't really have passives. We'll say they don't really have a passive to them. They just have certain, like maybe the last phase has a little bit more to them usually. But as for like all these other phases, they don't really do much. Now, when we go into stage 6, I'm expecting like Slug probably has some super attack effect, or like he probably like damages us at the beginning of the fight, or makes us lose ki. Hirudegarn probably dodges, is my guess, because Hirudegarn's a dodge character. He doesn't have that built into his kit here. He's probably got it built it into the other stage. Golden Frieza, I mean, probably hits pretty damn hard, would be my guess. But for now, you know, just moving through this here, yeah, the fight still takes a minute to kind of get through, right? If you don't have, you know, the type advantage characters, you're not getting crits, you're not putting out big boy damage. Takes a little bit longer to get through, but the threat, I don't think is nearly as high. Yeah, and I think turn 3 every time we're gonna get a Gogeta. So we're just saying, turn 3 every time is gonna be the big boy turn. Good, and they should be fine too, I imagine. Super. Nope. Okay, sure. Unless I wasn't paying attention, he already did it. Damn, boy, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll pick them all up. Pick them all up. And I mean, there's really no reason not to. Nah, we won't do it. That's fine. There's no reason not to really use Beast Active here. Just because, again, it's going to reset the next fight. He'd get a little bit more of a buff there, but I mean, I honestly don't think there's really much of a reason to use it, because I think we're going to finish off Hirudegarn here anyway. Yeah, it's game over. All right, goodbye Hirudegarn. Let's move on to the Golden Frieza, the big boy of the match. Go ahead, go there. Golden Frieza is here. Okay, so typically the final boss here has two phases. That's what we saw in the other ones, right? The Fused Fighter stage, the Hybrid Saiyan stage. They had two different phases to them. So let's see. He can't be stunned. And he's going to get attack and defense up by 10% with each turn pass, up to 100%. So the faster you finish him off, the better, because he's going to get beefier. He's going to get stronger. He can't be stunned, but you can seal him. So keep that in mind as well. Whenever you build a team out, if you want to build around being able to seal Golden Frieza, you can. At least for this stage. I don't know about the next stage, but you can definitely for this one. Okay, good. We're able to get that there. Now let's see. Okay, super right away. We dodge. Good. Yep, go ahead, attacks a couple times so we can build up a little bit more, do a little bit more damage. Okay, and he can be debuffed attack and defense, which is good. I mean, that's good, because he's going to raise that every turn. So the more and more you can keep his attack and defense down, the better, right? Because the higher and higher he gets, the harder he's going to hit, the harder he's going to be to hit. If you're counteracting that a little bit here and there with some of your own debuffs, you're going to take some of that strain off. Okay, so these bosses seem to, unless I'm misremembering with how long it took to like take down the bosses in the other matches, these ones seem to be a little bit more, I call them tankier, either tankier or more HP. But I mean, we are still really finishing within 3 turns each, so it's not really like it's that much. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Actually, we're gonna go this way. Go and pick all those up for you. We can grab those for Beast. Grab those for the gods, and we'll let them kind of just do their thing. No attacks coming up front, right? So no build up for Frieza here, unfortunately. No build up for Beast, but Frieza does obviously lower attack and defense with every super that he does. So again, with this enemy Golden Frieza raising his attack and defense every turn, this is definitely helping, right? Because already now in the second turn, he's already raised his attack and defense up by 10%. He's got a long way to go that he can build completely, right? It's like gonna be like 10 turns, which I would hope we finish him before 10 turns. But I mean, it really also depends. It depends on who you bring, depends on how hard you're hitting, depends on if you can keep him debuffed. you know, because that defense building up can get very fast. It can make the fight last a little bit longer, make it a little bit harder to kind of get through. And eventually, if he's hitting harder and harder, he could catch you somewhere. These boys just be throwing out supers like they're getting paid to do it, dude. Jeez. Okay, they're taking a super. They're fine. It's their turn 1. They're going to be completely fine. Yep, not worried about them. Okay, so he's got up another 10%. He is still debuffed, and we do have Gogeta, and we basically changed the whole damn field again. So let's go ahead. We'll pick up the entire field, because why not? Go ahead and pick those up. We'll grab those with Gohan back there, and I would assume that this phase of Golden Frieza is done. Right? Gogeta? You want to take him out? You didn't do it in the movie, you might as well do it now. I know this is a different Golden Frieza than the Super Broly movie. Shut up. It doesn't matter. It's still a Golden Frieza. Yeah, he's going to be launching a bunch of additional supers because we picked up a bunch of key spheres. Love to see it. Do we kill him this turn? I don't think so. No, I don't know. It's going to be close. Oh yeah, no, we do. Yeah, I think I underestimated the amount of additional supers he was about to do. Yeah, no, we definitely finished Golden Frieza off this turn. So we should move on to the second phase, presuming that he does have a second phase just like the other fights. Vegeta, do your thing. Attaboy. Okay, yep, so phase 2. So definitely the angry Golden Frieza. Oh, so he's losing attack and defense now. Oh, you fool. Yeah, so he can't be stunned and he can't be sealed this time. So where the sealed tactic could work for you in the first phase, it does not work for you in the second phase. And now he's losing attack and defense no more than 50% every turn. Okay, so he's probably going to start off pretty strong, and then he's going to gradually get weaker and weaker as we kind of go through. So let's do we're going to use your active Gogeta, because why not? You have type advantage. It's going to be very fun. Let's do it. Actually, before we do that, because I want to see you do it, let's go. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, let's do this. Pick up the entire field. And a Dokkan attack. Ooh. Do we win? Oh, you dummy. That's probably my fault. It's fine. It's fine. We're not worried about it. All right, focus, focus. Oh yeah, big focus. Big focus, baby. Gogeta, do you kill in this turn? I do wonder. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god. Okay, well, goodbye Golden Frieza. You are not surviving this. Because that Dokkan attack did a lot of damage. And then he's going to be throwing out again. We picked up the entire field once again. We saw what happened last turn. He's doing the same thing again, except now he's stronger from his active. So this is basically going to be a one turn. So where the first phase of Golden Frieza definitely took us a little bit, you know, it took us what, 3 turns, and then the final phase took us 1. Yeah, they definitely made him AGL weak to this Gogeta on purpose. 100%. Had to have been. Boom. Down he goes. And that completes the event. So that will do it for Stage 5 of the Union Master event. The Movie Heroes category, 3 required. So that's done. We'll go ahead one more time. Go ahead, look at the team. That's who we ran. Very easy, right? Finished every turn, everyone within like 3 turns. And then obviously the final phase finished in that last turn, that 1 turn. So we'll go in here. We'll go ahead and pick up all our rewards for Stage 5. That does complete it all. There you go, 10 stones and some EX skill orbs. You gotta love it. Love to see it. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this stage yet. Let me know what team you used. Did you rock the new Gogeta? If you have him, if you don't, who did you use? And how well did it go? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!